Hello there. Welcome back to grade 10 mathematical letters. Today we want to look at a common test of March 2020, and we are going to look at a common test from the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So, going to our instructions, we have only concept with instruction 6, which is a round of final answers of approximately to 2 decimal places unless stated otherwise. So, we are only going to look at question 2 on the question paper. That is 2.1 reads table 2 below shows the number of grade 10 learners participating in activities at Viva High School in 2019. Start the table 2 below and answer the questions that follow. Some values have been omitted. So you go to table 2, total number of grade 10 at Viva High School in 2019. So you're given a column for gender, or athletes, debate, chess, other activities, and then the total column. And note that only one activity is allowed per learner, and then 2.1.1 determine the values of A and B in the table. So we are going to start with trying to determine our A. So we can just try to see we have our A here. But from what we are seeing that we are seeing that if we say A plus A, if we say 8 plus A, you're going to get your 20. So obviously we can just make A with the formula and be able to get the value of A. So this is our 2.1.1, and we are saying I'm going to do it for again. If you say 8 plus A is equal to 20. So 8 plus A is equal to 20. So the value that we need is A. So you can just make it simple by saying A is equal to 20. And you take put, and it becomes, I've said 20 minus 8, you get your 4. So A is equal to 4. So this is what we have. And then we try to go to the calculation of our B. B, we are having it in this column whereby we are saying is the total. So we can find our B by saying this figure plus this figure will get your B. But obviously, we can get to get this figure, the total here, we're supposed to say 6 plus the debate total, and sorry, 6 plus the boys who are doing debate plus 8 plus 29, and then you get your total here. So basically, to get this figure, now we say 25 minus 10. And remember, if you say this figure plus this figure, you don't get this figure. So to get this figure, you say 25 minus 10, 25 minus 15, you get your 10. So we have our 10 here. So basically, we are saying to get this figure now, we are now saying 6 plus 10 plus 8 plus 29. And then obviously, we will get this figure. So we can just try to calculate it from that point so that we can be able to get this figure. So you can say 6 plus 10 plus 8 plus 29, and then you're supposed to get this figure. So let's just try to calculate that figure and try to see what do we get. So here you are going to get your 53. You say 53 plus 57, you get your B is 110. So this is what we have. So the calculation of B. And we go to 2.1.2 says give the ratio in simplified form for the number of athlete boys to the number of learners playing chess. So you see that the number of athlete boys, you come here, you see that the number of athlete boys that we have got 6 here is the number of athlete boys, and then the number of learners playing chess, you see that we've got 20. So this is our ratio. So we've got 6 to 20 that we need to reduce to a simplified form. So having done that, now we can just try to go to other section and present our ratio as 6 to 20. So we're saying 2.1.2, we've got 6 to 20. And we can just look for a common number that we can easily divisible or fully divisible into 6 and 20. And you see that we have got 2. So if we divide by 2 here, and you divide by 2 again, here you're going to get your 3 as to 3 as to 10. So this becomes the simplified form because we do not have any number that is divisible into 3 and also into 10. So this becomes the simplified form. Reads the total number of enrolled learners at Viva High School is 810 learners. Express the total number of grade 10 learners as percentage of the total number enrolled in the school. round off your answer to the nearest percentage. And obviously, according to the information given, we are going to have our denominator is 110. So it's 810. So we put 810 here. And then the numerator will be the total number of will be the grade 10, the total number of grade 10 learners be your numerator. So obviously the total number of grade 10 learners is our B, which is 110. So we are going to say 110, and then we're going to express it as a percentage. So we're going to multiply by 100 over 1. So we calculate the start, we see that the answer that we are supposed to get there would be now 13.5802. And we know that the instruction that we're given in our question is saying to 2 decimal places. So we just refer back and then we round off to decimal places. So we are saying the figure that we are having is 13.58024%, and then we round off to 2 decimal places where we've got 58, and then we check with 0. This is not going to change our A, and then obviously it becomes 18.58%. So we are saying it is equal to 18.58%, that is 2 decimal places. And we go to the next question, which is 2.2, which reads Mbuzo's parents received the grade 10 stationery list and decided to draw up a shopping list with prices from Watson's for item, quantity, Watson's price, and supermarket price. And I believe that we've got the questions, which reads study, shopping list, comparison of the other questions below. First part, determine the total amount that parents will save if they only consider to buy in the supermarket. So if they only consider to buy in the supermarket, remember, the supermarket column is this one, whereby we are saying we've got a total of 451 around 24 cents. And then under Watson price, we've got 504 around 90 cents. So to get the number that's going to be saved, we're going to say 504 and 90 cents minus 451 24 cents. So we just go there and try to calculate a start. We'll say 2.2.1. Whereby we are saying 504.90, and then we subtract the other total that we have, which is 451 rands at 24 cents. So we just represent it like that. So then we subtract 451 24 cents. And then we find the amount that has to be saved, which is going to be 53 rands at 66 cents. So this becomes around 2.2.1. And we can refer to the next question, which reads, identify the item that is cheaper at Watson compared to a supermarket. So obviously, we want an item that has got a cheaper value than what we're having under supermarket. So if you go item by item, we see that for A4 excess books, we've got 27.93 cents under Watson, in supermarket 23 and 60 cents. So you see that Watson is more expensive. We want that one that is the one that is cheaper as compared to supermarket. We go to the next one, 7.47 cents is equal to 7.47 cents. So it's not cheaper. 63.96 cents, and then 59.96 cents. So you see that this one is also not cheaper. Go to the next one, it's not cheaper again. Next one, it's actually not cheaper again. Go to the next one, it's the same as we are having here. Then the next one is also not cheaper. This one not cheaper. And we go that this one is not cheaper again. But if you look at the mass set, we've got 16.99 cents as compared to 21 cents. You'll see that under Watson's price is cheaper. So we have mass set. Mass set is the one that is cheaper. So if you remember, our question is saying a different item that is cheaper at Watson compared to supermarket. So we have identified the mass set, so we can just refer that as the one that is cheaper. Then we are saying a 2.2.2. And we go to the next part of our question, which is saying, determine the total number of A4 items that the parents will need to buy for Buzo. So we are going to count the number of A4 items that we have. So obviously we can just come this side, and we are saying we have got A4 excess books, 1, A4 unrolled exercise books, and then we've got A4 2 A4 plastic files. Go down, we see that we've got another A4 E colored paper, and then go down, we also have another A4 E. So basically, we are saying uh, the first one that we have is saying 7 as the quantity plus 3 plus here we have got 4 plus here we have got 7 plus we've got here we've got 2. So we add there, you see that the answer that we're going to get is going to be 24. So we have 24. Our question is asking uh, the number of A4 items, and then we are saying we have 24 A4 items. So go to the next part of our question. Convert the length of the ruler to inches if 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. So basically, this is just a simple proportion that we are using, where we're saying 1 inch. 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. And then we want to see the length of the ruler. What with the information given, and we see that the ruler we are given it as a 30 centimeter ruler. Here we are given 30 centimeters. So we are saying the 30 centimeters is equals to our measure. What we don't have is the numerator 30, and what we have is the denominator 2.54. Then we multiply by the given, because it is 1 inch, so multiply by 1 and over 1. Then we see that we calculate like that. We see that the answer that we are supposed to get, we are going to get it as 11 two decimal places, 11.81 inches. So this is our final answer. So we go to the next part of our question, which is saying, give one valid reason why the parents made the list for stationery in different shops. So we are saying, why are we having a list of what's on price, and then we put supermarket price? So obviously, it's for comparison sake. That's the main reason that we can try to break down. On 2.2.5, we are saying because they wanted to compare, the prices to save money. So that's the reason, because they wanted to compare the prices to save money. So go back to our question and see that this becomes the last part of our question. And our question 2 yet 19 months. So we'll take note. So this is what we guys are put in this video. Let's not forget to subscribe and share. More typical examination questions will be uploaded on this channel. So let's get notified, let's subscribe, let's turn on the notification button so that we get updated of new uploads. As for this video, I'm signing out. Let's meet again in the next video.